Most people are asking the wrong retirement question. Ano ba ang best investment ngayon? Saan ba dapat ako mag-invest? Maraming OFW ang may MP2, UITF, ETFs, REITs, pero hindi pa rin makapag-retire. Bakit? Kasi maraming investment products ang binili pero walang malinaw na planong binuo. So it's not lacking options, but you may be lacking structure. You can choose good products or investments and still use them in the wrong order. And that's the real issue. Because retirement is not product first, it's plan first. And a plan should answer one simple question. What does my retirement plan need? And what order? Safety first, then stability, then growth, then income. That orders matter more than having many investment products. Because even if you choose a good investment, if you use it the wrong order, it may still not give you the retirement security you need. A lot of people watching this are asking the same thing. MP2 ba? UITF or ETF? They want one simple answer. They want someone to say, this one is the best. But that is the wrong way to think about it. These are not competing for first place. They do different jobs, and the real mistake is not picking the wrong one. The big mistake is using the right tool at the wrong stage of your retirement plan. Here is the better way to see it. Retirement planning has layers. First, safety. Second, stability. Third, growth. Fourth, income. If you get that order wrong, the plan can still fail in real life. You can own MP2 and still not have enough long-term growth. You can buy an ETF and still panic when the market drops. You can open a UITF and still have no idea if it matches your timeline. So this is not really a product discussion. It is a planning discussion. Let's start with safety. Before MP2, before UITF, before ETFs or REITs, you need a breathing room. That means emergency cash. Cash is not exciting. It will not give you the highest return, but it protects the rest of your plan. If your money is invested and life happens, safety is what stops one emergency from destroying years of discipline. For many people, that means setting aside a few months of essential expenses first. Then comes stability. So for many OFWs and Filipinos, this is where MP2 usually comes in. And that makes sense. It feels familiar, it's easier to understand than global markets. It has a clear structure. And a lot of people like the idea of dividends and a maturity period, fixture. So MP2 can play a useful role. On the contrary, MP2 is not automatically your retirement plan. It may belong in your stability bucket, but if retirement is still 15, 20, or 30 years away, stability alone may not be enough. A stable plan without enough growth can still leave you short later on. So now growth. This is where ETFs can be powerful. A broad market ETF gives you exposure to many companies. Instead of forcing you to guess which one will win, for long-term retirement money, that can be a strong tool. But ETFs also comes with volatility. Prices go up and down. Some years feel easy, some years feel painful, and this is where many get shaken out. They hear that ETFs are good, they open an account, they buy, and then they panic when the market drops. The issue is often that they bought growth without structure. No timeline, no risk plan, no clear purpose. Growth only works when you know why you own it and how long can you leave it alone. So where does UITF fit? Usually in between stability and growth, depending on the fund, and that detail matters. A UITF is not just one thing. Some are conservative, some are bond-based, some are balanced, some are equity, some are global feeder fund. When people ask, is UITF better than ETF? The honest answer, better for what? Better for a shorter timeline? Better for lower volatility? Better for simplicity? Better for long-term growth? If you are already solution aware, you probably know these product names or these investments. What you need is clarity on the role each one should play. So instead of asking which is best or what is better, ask this question. What is my timeline? What is this money for? How much volatility can I really handle? Not theory, but when the markets are falling and everyone online is panicking. What fees am I paying? And most importantly, how does this become retirement income later on? Because retirement is not only about growing money. is about turning money into a future that can support you. If you cannot connect an investment to that future income plan, then you are collecting products, not building retirement. Let's make it practical. Imagine if you are an OFW, you have 10,000 pesos to invest. The beginner question is, where should I put this whole 10,000? But you know what the better question? What does my plan need next? If you do not have emergency fund yet, then the first job may be cash. If your safety layer is already in place, then part of that money might go to MP2 or another stability tool. If retirement is still far away, then part of it may need long-term growth through a diversified ETF or suitable growth fund. If you prefer a simpler bank-based route, then maybe UITF have a role. The exact split is not the point. The point is that every peso should have a job. So here's the simple framework. Build your safety bucket first, then build your stability bucket or growth bucket first if you are still young. Then build your income bucket that answers, how will I pay myself in retirement? That exact mix depends on your age, timeline, obligations, and risk tolerance. But the framework stays the same. This matters even more for OFWs because working abroad gives you a real advantage, but only if it is organized. You may earn dollars, pounds, euros, or dirhams and planning to retire in the Philippines, and that creates opportunity. But if the money is scattered across random accounts and random products, the advantage gets diluted. You can work abroad for 10, 15 years and still feel unsure because your money never became a system. And that is why I created the OFW Exit Plan. It is designed to help you move from random investing to a more structured system. So if you want to organize your savings, understand your numbers, and build a clear retirement roadmap and ready to turn hard work abroad into a real exit plan back home, I leave the link in the description below.